So I'll introduce myself. Oh, hi. We're live?
Just a minute. We're live from Facebook. We're just getting live with Instagram.
So much technology.
Okay. So we're live.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Well, this is Katrina. I'm from Euromed Clinic and I'm their holistic esthetician. So today I thought we would talk about skincare and why home care is so important. You know, for me, I've been in the business 20 years and I really feel for me it's of paramount importance that if you're going to spend money on professional treatments, you have to follow it up with the proper home care routine. So where do we start with that? Well, obviously, if you're coming to professionals, they're going to guide you in the right direction. We first have to discern what kind of skin you have. Is it dry? Is it normal? Is it combination? Is it pigmentation? Is it acne? And then we give you products that are going to help you get the best end result. I mean, I can honestly say if you use products and don't have any professional treatments, you'll still get a really great result from just using a bit of this and a bit of that. So it's always more beneficial long term to invest in proper professional skincare, because the big difference is that they have much more active ingredients than what you can buy over the counter, and it's much more targeted to the individual's needs and for their skin type to get the quickest, fastest, longer lasting result. I mean, when you go to using proper professional skincare, you can actually see a difference in as little as 1 week. And you know, we always give minimal. It's not like you need a massive amount of products. You just need, you know, the basics to begin with. Cleanser toners. You know, cleansers come in various different formats. You can get foaming washes, you can get cream cleansers, you can get tonics. It depends on what the individual likes and what works best for your skin. A toner is also what helps your skin come back to its natural pH before you use the moisturizer. They relate cleanser toner to a shampoo and conditioner. You wouldn't use one without the other. But what's more important to me is the actives that are in products. So you want to look for vitamin C, which is very important for skin regeneration. It protects you against free radical damage. You would always just use vitamin C in the day because it's the block. It's used like a sunblock to block out all the bad rays of the sun. A vitamin C molecule is actually smaller than a free radical, so this is why it's a great protection. And all skin types can use vitamin C. You can get a bit reactive to it. It can be a bit of an irritant, but it depends on what format it comes in and how much percentage is actually in the product. The other most important ingredient for me is vitamin A. Vitamin A is otherwise known as retinol, although retinol can be very aggressive on the skin if it's used in the wrong way. Again, it's all down to percentages, and vitamin A is better if you start using it in the evening because it can be photosensitive to the sun with your skin. Vitamin A is very good for regeneration, rejuvenation, tightening, firming. It works on pigmentation, it smooths the skin. So for me, these are the two main ingredients. Also hyaluronic acid. It can be used for hydrating or it can be used as a filler to plump out the skin. Very important in the anti-aging process. And you know, then we have to go on to the moisturizers. A moisturizer is to protect the skin and a night cream is to rejuvenate the skin. So they both have different jobs to do. But nowadays, there's a lot more companies that are coming up with one product that you can use day and night. which is much more user-friendly for the client, for the patient, and you're using a lot less product. The difference for me between professional products and products that you can buy over the counter is because they're much more, what's the word I'm looking for? They hold much more weight in the amount of active ingredients, and the ingredients are much more pure and much more absorbable to the skin, so you actually need less product. So I find that with professional products and what you can buy in, say, Paris Gallery or any leading department store, there's more active ingredients, so you need less product. So the pricing's round about the same, but you know, pound for pound, you're getting a lot more for your money when you buy professional products. I'm a bit of a professional snob actually when it comes to products. I will only use professional products. I mean, there are some cheaper products out there that are okay, but for me, if you really want that long-term end result with a quality product, you're better to just stick with the professional. You know, not everybody can afford that, but as I say, you know, it's kind of a false saving, because the cheaper products don't do as much for you, and you're using a bit more of it than what you're using with the more expensive products. But our product ranges are from 200 dirhams to 500-600 dirhams for the more active serums. So you know, we can really work with whatever your budget is and whatever your skin requirements are. And then when you start seeing the results, you don't mind spending the money. You know, I firmly believe that women always find money for what they deem important to them. So what's important to you? You know, that's the question. But getting back to skincare, so what we would do, the moisturizer can be used day and night, and then we go on to serums. Serums are very specific, they're targeted, and they usually come in gel or a thin liquid format. So what this does is it absorbs into the skin much quicker, and you would use it always after you tone the skin. So it's the first thing that goes on your skin after you've cleansed it. So there's ones for anti-aging, there's ones for pigmentation, acne, fine lines and wrinkles. So this is very targeted. Hyaluronic acid is also a very popular one that people use. And lipoic acid is also a good one that our bodies make naturally, and that is been said to plump up the skin by 300%. So, you know, these products have really, they hold a lot of weight in what their marketing is, and it's always true to what the product is in itself. When you start to use it, you really see results. And the difference between cheaper products and more professional products is you do see a quicker result with them in a much shorter space of time. So, you know, it's always better to use professional products. You've got your home care fixed first and foremost before you start coming in for professional treatments, if it's a choice between one thing or the other. You know, that's always the way I like to work anyway, and the patient sees a much quicker, much more long-lasting result, that is for sure. Eye creams are another thing. An interesting fact about an eye cream is it should go on after all the other creams. So you put your cleanser, your toner, your serum, your moisturizer, then the eye cream. And you use it with these fingers, because these fingers don't have so much pressure. And you use it around the orbital bone, not right under the eye. So, and then you just pat it in, don't rub it. Just pat it in gently, because the skin around your eyes is much more, it's much thinner than the rest of your face. So you need to treat the eye area much more delicately. And there's all different creams that work on puffiness, water retention, dark circles. So you can choose your eye cream according to your specific needs as well. And then after all that is on, then you put the sunblock. Sunblock for me is a major anti-aging product. It should be used on a daily basis when you're living in a hot country like Dubai. It's the one thing that will help aging, because obviously you're driving your car, you're getting the UV rays through the windows, you know, you're walking along the street. People think they don't need to wear a sunblock unless they're on the beach sunbathing. That's not the case at all. UV even comes through when it's cloudy. So for me, sun protection is very, very important. Again, there's all different ones on the market. There's oil-free for people that have got oily skin. It's a bit of a fallacy that people with oily skin think they don't need to use a moisturiser. You do, because a moisturiser, again, is for a specific purpose. And when you've got oily skin, you just don't use products with oil. You would always use water-based products for oily skin. So, you know, you see a lot of oily skins that are very thick. They've got a lot of deep lines and wrinkles. So we have to target that problem. And there's always a product out there that can be used. Obviously vitamin C and vitamin A, because we want to refine the skin, get rid of that leathery look. So you're always looking at the actives in products. As we age, over the age of 30, 35, you know, I don't like to go so much with the age, the biological age of a person, but actually the age of the skin, because it's all down to environment, it's down to your lifestyle, it's down to your food and diet, how much water you drink, how much coffee you drink, do you smoke, do you drink alcohol? All these affect the skin. The skin is the largest organ in the whole body. So, you know, we have to take care of it accordingly. And, you know, if you get your good skincare routine in place, then the rest is plain sailing. And then the therapists, the girls in the clinic, whether it's laser, you know, mesotherapy, facials, whatever it is you're having, you'll get a much, much better long-term end result from it. So that's my advice for you for today. I hope you found it informative, and look out for us soon, because you'll be seeing a lot more of us live here from Euromed Clinic. Thank you very much.